Assalamualaikum and greeting to our lecturer Dr. Suryati. In this video, our group will be presenting about article critique. The article that we have choose is use of the social media for the improvement of radiation safety knowledge among Saudi Arabian radiographers. Before proceeding to the main presentation, I will introduce all the group members that consist of 6 people, which is Haziq, Syahirah, Anis, Darell, Sharwin, and me, myself, Radzwan. From the article, we studied about the use of social media as a tool for education in improving radiation safety knowledge among professionals in Saudi Arabia. Main finding regarding this critique writing cover the description about the article, the positive and negative critique, and lastly the conclusion. In the critique part, I will briefly introduce some idea regarding our critique writing. For the strengths, we find that this article is comprehensive and well structured, and for the weakness, this article use small sample size as well as lack of data and explanation.
Next, for the description part of the article title is The Use of Social Media for the Improvement of Radiation Safety Knowledge Among Saudi Arabian Radiographers. It is written by Shaima Ahijlis et al. In 2021. The objective is to investigate whether the use of social media may increase Saudi Arabian radiographers' awareness of radiation safety. The target group was the 530 Saudi Arabian radiographers in a WhatsApp group that debates and share ideas on the newest breakthroughs in radiography. Although the participant was only 159 male and female radiographer who completed and submitted the questionnaire, resulting to only a 30% response rate. The questionnaire was made by using Google Form by the research team at Imam Abdurrahman bin Faisal University. It includes demographic questions and questions designed to collect data on the use of social media platform for advancements of radiation safety awareness. The researchers then used basic descriptive statistics such as frequency and percentage to examine the survey data. There is a limitation in the research as it was done in a small sample in eastern part of Saudi Arabia. And in conclusion, for the article, the use of social media may increase Saudi Arabian radiographers' awareness of radiation safety.
The critique that we want to point out is using social media can lead to misinformation and false news regarding radiation safety knowledge. Sometimes, social media users do not check first with the author or provider of the information that they read or search for. This causing Saudi Arabian radiographer may be exposed to wrong information than to the actual ones. Thus, they need to make sure the information that they learn or read on social media is up to date and double check it with an expert or make sure the source that they search out can be trusted and reliable. Next, from the participant and method section, the sample size for the questionnaire was too small and did not cover the whole Saudi Arabia part. Out of 530 Saudi Arabian radiographers, only 156 completed and answered the questionnaire and conclude that 60.1% of them are from Eastern region. The diversity and variation of Saudi Arabian radiographer may not be sufficiently represented by a small sample. As a result, it is possible that the finding may not be applicable and generalized to represent the overall data or opinion of them regarding the improvement that need to be made. Furthermore, the research lack of qualitative data. Even though there is qualitative data in the questionnaire, it is not sufficient to conclude the precise opinion of the radiographer on the usage of social media. Adding qualitative data such as interview can give detailed description and insight into the radiographer attitude, feeling, experience, and action toward the usage of social media for improvement of radiation safety knowledge, which can help researcher comprehend the topic of the study deeper.
Continue with article critique. The article starts with a statistic of number of active users on a variety of social media sites. These statistics are interesting, but it is not clear on how the statistics related to the radiographer awareness of radiation safety knowledge. Without the explanation, it may be difficult to the readers to understand the rationale for the inclusion of the number given. And even though the significance of the research was mentioned in the introduction, this section may need some more clarification on the possible advantages of utilizing social media for the distribution of information about radiation safety. Next, in the participation and method section, it is said that a cross-sectional study was performed, but the author not explaining on how this research methodology works. Also, the article claims that volunteers are chosen from a WhatsApp group consisting of Saudi Arabian radiographers, but there is no information on how the WhatsApp group is found or formed. Thus, it does not indicate whether the sample represents the whole population of Saudi Arabian radiographers. Lastly, the article also lack of information on how non-response bias was managed. There is no proof that the non-response bias not affected the reliability of the research.
Moving on to the positive critique. So one of the strengths of this article is its comprehensive and well-structured analysis of the use of social media for improving radiation safety knowledge among Saudi Arabian radiographers. So the authors provide a detailed overview of the current state of social media use in the field of radiography, including the specific platforms and tools that are most used by radiographers in Saudi Arabia. They also present a thorough analysis of the benefits and limitations of social media networks for education, research, and professional development in this field. The article is well organized and easy to follow, with clear headings and subheadings that help readers navigate the content. So, another positive aspect of this article is the valuable insights and recommendation that it provides for healthcare professions and educators who are interested in using social media for improving radiation safety knowledge. The author offers practical advice on how to effectively use social media networks for education and research, including tips on how to create engaging and informative content, how to build a strong online presence, and how to leverage social media analytics to track and measure the impact of social media activities. These also highlight the importance of collaborations and knowledge sharing among healthcare professionals and provide recommendations for fostering a culture of learning and innovative in radiography. So overall, this article provides a valuable contribution to the literature on the use of social media for improving radiation safety knowledge among healthcare professions. It comprehensive analysis and practical recommendation make it useful resource for radiographers, educators, and researchers. So this is all for the positive part of the critique.
So we have looked through the literature review, the few critique points about the positive and negative regarding the topic, and now we're moving to the conclusion part. So based on the conclusion, the study reveals that a considerable number of participants view social media as a valuable resource for enhancing their knowledge of radiation safety. Additionally, almost half of the participants already use social media to access information about radiation protection, indicating its existing utility as an information source in this field. Nonetheless, there is requirement for further developed research strategies and information assortment to understand its potential advantages completely. Addressing these limits can prompt better proficient turn of events and patient consideration among Saudi Middle Eastern radiographers to improve radiation security mindfulness worked with by online entertainment.